Hey, Jose. How are you, sir? Hey, great talking with you this morning. Hope you had a good day. I thought I would get this over to your email. What I've done is record a screencast here, and basically, brother, just offering up, give you the lowdown on exactly what you need to do, or I need to do to get your website ranking, get people coming in the door, GMB, that kind of thing. So I did some checking. So I see your website here, got yourself, and Sang up here right now, and looks like you just added him recently. So looks like you're able to add things to this website. But one thing I noticed here on the site too. Let me go to home. You've got all of these icons, these two for Facebook and Instagram, which is actually the only two that I recommend also. But these are not connected, so that you can click on them. I'm primarily going to talk to you today about three things. Number one is content on the website. Google likes to see like 1,500 words on the homepage, and obviously this is all we have on the homepage for you right here. So content is king in Google's eyes, just so you know that they really look at that, the spiders crawl, and take a look at everything for content. The second thing that you're looking for is backlinks. So backlinks are places on the internet, whether it be in yellow pages, in some other kind of directory, or even article, that kind of thing for your website. And so let me jump over to, well, before I jump over we'll get into backlinks here in a minute. The third thing out of the three is citations, Jose. So citations are where your name, address, phone number, and website all line up and are the same on everywhere that they appear on the internet. And literally, we need citations out there in the hundreds in order to gain the power from all of those different locations. So let's take a quick look here. First thing I want to show you is, dude, your Facebook page. I would assume that you are the one that is on this. Incredible job. Like, this is your platform, brother. This is definitely what it's all about for Facebook. You got 1,188 people liking you, 1,219 following you, 807 people have checked in. This is very, very strong, my friend. And then posts every 2-3 days, maybe 4 days at the most, with all of the most recent things that you're doing. This is huge. Okay, this is huge for you. I've got a few suggestions that we could do to maybe boost this a little bit and really get this out. Maybe even do some targeted ads for you, because your Facebook page is very strong. Keep doing exactly what you're doing here, my friend. I just like this page today. Oh, here, look here. Maybe I followed it. Liked it right now anyway. So this is great. Keep doing what you're doing here. I'm going to take you into my tool here that shows us, I plugged in your website right here, and this is quite an amazing tool that I use on a daily basis. I got my head in here all the time, and what this does is this gives you the ranking where Google has all the rankings for you. It tells you everything about your website. So these figures here, this is your influence and trust and influence. So your trust and influence, 8 and 17, really, actually, brother, not too bad for having only 22 backlinks, 4 referring domains, and 2 organic keywords. Okay, so we don't really need to worry about this. It's just kind of some of the history and some of the other things. One thing I do want to point out is your referring domains, and especially your backlinks. These are no follows, and these are the do follows. So these are kind of reversed. you really need to have 77% do follow and like 23% no follow. So not quite sure why that is, but one of the things I discovered, if we go in here to the referring domains, which is where all the backlinks are coming from, so all your referring domains come from these four, or your backlinks come from these four domains. So here's the issue though, my friend. I went to Federal Way Tattoo and Tattoo One Source. They're both offline. Neither one of those websites are working. So you're not going to be getting any power pretty soon from them. This one has 2 links on it. And then the Yellow Pages is really the one that has the most links. So that's where the referring domains are at coming in. So the main thing is to create more backlinks. Okay, so in comparison, just take a look at this. So I went and researched the your top 3 competitors. So your 3 competitors, of course, you're very well familiar with Slave to the Needle. These guys are kind of crazy what they got going on with their website as far as rankings and stuff. Then we have got, let me get back to their history here, the Seattle Tattoo Emporium. They're like, the historic tattoo parlor established in 1941. I'm sure you all are familiar with them. And then number 3 is the Laughing Buddha. Actually, these 2 are flip-flopped here. The Laughing Buddha is in number 2 position in the ranking. So that is your competition. Here's how it lines up. You've got, I searched Seattle Tattoo and Tattoo Seattle, 600 and 200 on your volume. And then these are the keyword difficulty. 27 is pretty high, my friend. That is a higher keyword difficulty. And really, Slave to the Needle, obviously they're in number 1 position. Then you've got Expertise. Then you've got Laughing Buddha. Then Yelp. So these are actually the top 3. They kind of hopscotch here. And then these are the top 10 coming on down. Really, the only 2 are the Dazul Ink, Damask Tattoo, and then these are all Fresh Talk, Daily Hive, and 3 best rated. So those are all obviously promotional sites. So something I noticed that you might find interesting, and I had a really good time actually, brother, doing all this research today on your business and your industry. And here's what I found. Check this out. So believe it or not, Slave to the Needle, their monthly volume is like 500. They must do a lot of advertising. We can get into that later. This keyword Tattoo Seattle gets 200 plus searches. And if you just come down here, this is the top searches, Seattle Tattoo. Okay, so that gets 600 searches a month. So what I'm always looking for, my friend, is a way for me to put your business in a position of power without having to try to rank for like the most popular. So if we drop down here and look, this is a great indicator right here. So check this out. You got Seattle Tattoo Artists and Best Tattoo Artist in Seattle, Seattle Tattoo Shops. So especially this one right here, Seattle Tattoo Artists is a great little niche for us to start pushing keywords with your website, your GMB, everything that we talked about earlier today. So keep that in mind when we're looking here. I broke these down for more keywords. We can go through these, but the bottom line is Seattle Tattoo Artists. Go here. 100 shops, artists, 150. So these keywords are stuff that we're going to be able to push. Now this one, 350. Seattle Tattoo Artists. So this is where we need to target, my friend. This and maybe the best tattoo artist in Seattle. But this artist, along with tattoos, way to go, my friend. You got to add those keywords to the content that I talked about. If we were to put 1,500 words on your homepage, these keywords will be sprinkled in all over your homepage. Okay, so let's take a look at that. So I was talking about keyword difficulty. If we were to do Seattle tattoo shops, keyword difficulty is medium at 28. The volume is 500 a month. But check this out. Seattle tattoo artists, 12, medium, and the volume's 300. This is the place to be. Okay. So let's talk. We looked at keywords. We looked at content. We looked at backlinks in particular. So citations was the last thing. So citations, again, are where your business appears online. Here is your Yelp listing. So first thing I notice, it's unclaimed, and it says that it's closed. You do have 14 reviews on here, 4.5 stars. Okay, could do some cool pictures there. Don't mind that. But then here's the other thing, my friend. In addition to it being closed, it looks like it's at the wrong address, and I'm not sure. I don't think this is a valid phone number. So the rest of this is kind of irrelevant because it says closed now. So this needs to be updated so we need to claim it, update it, and then also apply SEO in all of the different places where we can input information, in particular down here, the amenities about the business, and also sometimes we need to get you some more reviews, obviously, but we'll talk about that some more. But citations, here is the Yellow Pages listing for you. This is another concerning thing for me. You've got an old phone number and the old address in Federal Way off of 320th, and then it says it's closed now, again, and no reviews. So the Yellow Pages needs to be completely updated so that we've got that as a very strong citation. That so all your citations will end up showing up as their own unique backlinks. So that's kind of an overview on kind of where your website is at. Now we had looked at your website here. Remember, URDR 817 backlinks, referring domains, organic keywords. So here's your competition. Slave to the Needle has a 41 and a 28. This is kind of mind-blowing. I've seen higher, but for this industry to have almost 10,000 backlinks from 662 referring domains and then almost 7,000 organic keywords, like, these people are super hyper-focused on their online presence with all this information. This is what tells us that. Okay, so that's your number one position competition. Because I got some good news for you here, my friend. Here is Laughing Buddha, 36 and 14, 3,800 backlinks, 227 referring domains, which is considerably lower than 662, obviously. Still just a ton of keywords packed into their website. So they're also very strong. But interesting thing that happens when we get to third, which is your Seattle Tattoo Emporium, look at the numbers drop. Okay, 183, 51 referring domains, less than 400 keywords, and you can see that is how their trust has changed. You know, this is, all these numbers have gone down. So my point to that is, there is a prime opportunity for the organic search to get between position 2 and 3. We can definitely get you there. I don't think it is worth putting in. We could beat your 1 and 2 position, but I don't think that's where you want to be as far as incoming business. Plus, with these kind of numbers and backlinks, it would literally take me probably 12 to 18 months to get you above these top 2 guys. So why do that? We can put you on some SEO that will get you right there between the 2 and 3 position ahead of Seattle Tattoo Emporium. So circle back around to your page. So here's the plan of attack, my friend. We talked about the GMB, the Yelp, and the Yellow Pages. Those all need to be updated, optimized, and just humming. that is going to be the single best thing that